Namaste to all the students. I, JVN Dr. Ekta, Assistant Professor of English in Faculty of Education and Methodology. I welcome you in the lecture of Introduction to English Literature. Our today's topic is diction. What is diction? It refers to the linguistic choices a writer makes to effectively convey an idea, a point of view, or to tell a story. In literature, the words used by an author can help establish a distinct voice and style. Diction is the careful selection of words to communicate a message or to establish a particular voice or writing style. For example, figurative language creates colorful prose, flowy, while a more formal vocabulary with concise and direct language can help drive home a point. Writers choose specific words and phrases depending on the outcome they are trying to achieve. Diction can create a certain tone that supports purpose. The purpose of a piece of writing determines its diction. In literature and fiction writing, writers often use informal diction and figures of speech. Words used for non-literal meanings like similes and metaphors. If a scientist is publishing a paper on their research, however, the language will be technical, it will be concise, it will be formal and written for a specific audience. Then support the setting. In fiction, writing in fiction writing, the language an author uses supports the basic story elements like setting. Diction helps to establish when and where a story is set by using language native to that time and place. This is called colloquial diction. For example, a story set in New York City will have a different style of language compared to a story that takes place in London. Then, establish a narrative voice and tone. A writer's attitude towards the subject of a story comes through in the words they use. This helps establish tone and impacts readers' emotional response. For example, the tone of a horror novel will be very different to that of a romance novel. Okay? Bring characters to life. A writer can tell a reader a lot about characters through their dialogue. The way a character uses diction reflects personal details like age and gender, background, social setting, and profession. For example, a younger character might use slang when they speak. Then there are different types of dictions, like diction style of diction impact how different ideas are expressed. Then there is formal diction. Formal diction is the use of sophisticated language without slang or colloquialisms. Formal diction sticks to grammatical rules and uses complicated syntax, the structure of sentences. This elevated type of language is often found in professional texts, business documents, and legal papers. Then, informal diction. Informal diction is more conversational and often used in narrative literature. This casual vernacular is representative of how people communicate in real life, which gives an author freedom to depict more realistic characters. Most short stories and novels use informal diction. Okay, then comes pedantic diction. This is when a writer is highly detailed or academic in their writing. Words are chosen specifically to convey only one meaning. It is sometimes used in literature when characters speak in a highly educated manner, as in F. Scott Fitzgerald's The Great Gatsby. Then there is colloquial diction. The words or expressions are informal in nature and generally represent a certain region or time. And all are examples of colloquial expression born in rural areas of the United States. Colloquialisms add color and realism to writing. Then comes slang diction. These are words that originated within a specific culture or subgroup but gained traction. Slang can be a new word, a shortened or modified word also, and it can be the word that take a new meaning. Examples of temporary slang words will be like, there are so many: throw shade and to insult someone. Okay, then comes abstract diction. This is when a writer uses words to express something intangible, like an idea or an emotion. Abstract phrases often lack physical uh, detail and specificity because they are things that reader cannot experience through their five senses. Then comes concrete diction. Concrete diction is the use of words for their literal meanings and often refer to things that appeal to the senses. The meaning is not open to interpretation because the writer is specific and detailed in their phrasing. For example, the sentence, I ate an apple. Then comes poetic diction. Poetic diction is driven by lyrical words that relate to a specific theme reflected in a poem and create a euphonious or harmonious sound. Poetic diction usually involves the use of descriptive language. Sometimes it involves the use of set to beat or rhyme. Okay. Thank you for watching.